Hey queens, welcome to Royal Treatment Hair Club. Today I want to show you how to cut some layers into your straight hair wig. This will actually help with body waves if you want to curl it and add some volume. If you add layers to that straight hair or whatever hair, if you add layers to it, it's going to give it that volume, that big hair, that oomph. So if you don't have this already, invest in one of these little heads and a little stand that you can get from Amazon. This is the front of the wig. I am going to set the wig backward towards me. And I'm going to use some T-pins here to hold the wig in place. What we do is take our comb, our rat tail comb, and make a part down the middle. For that part is literally right there in the center. And you can come all the way down. Okay, y'all know I be sitting down when I do it. You can sit down or stand up. Standing up is sometimes better, so you can see everything. Normally, a wig is better to cut when it's on you. In this case, the wig is not on us. So you will put it on, you will set your guidelines why it's on you. So just so you can get the gist of this, I've done it before, but just so you can kind of, I've already separated, so I'm gonna leave it separated. But I want to kind of give you a gist. This is a wig too that I got on. So it will typically sit right here, right? And I'm just gonna take out one side. It will sit right here typically. So I want my layers to start right like at my chin. So if I want that, I will either place a rubber band here or I would go ahead and cut it. So in this particular case, I'm gonna go ahead and cut it. And then take it off. Usually you'll do that step first, okay? You will do that step first, and then you will place the wig frontwards in front of you. Use the T-pins. Okay. So now we'll go ahead, side. Bring this side to that one. Bring this side to the side, and then we're gonna bring this side to its own side after we split it down the middle. I created my guideline. I cut where I wanted it to be. So now, see how we split that down the middle? Now, we're gonna take a triangle piece. You're gonna take a triangle piece on this side. And we're gonna clip now I'm gonna do the same thing on this side. Cut that triangle piece over here. It's like a small triangle piece. See that? It's small. And then now go ahead and clip. And make sure your triangles are straight. Or even, rather. Even. Now I'm gonna go ahead. Okay, let me go ahead and clip this out the way. And then I'm gonna show y'all. Show my beautiful queen. Okay. So now we've cut triangles on both sides. It'll all come together and it'll be one big triangle. You are still going to have that part down the center. So you're going to have your two sections, one on this side, one on that side. Make sure that everything is aligned and centered. So the center of the head is going to be right in the center of us. And that middle parting is going to even up, match up with my body. And then you're gonna find your guideline piece that you cut. And that's where I cut my guide. That's where I cut it from. So I have it. And I'm gonna take another small section. So I'm gonna take a small section in the front. See, we're working on this right side. We're not working on that side yet. We're only working on one side, so it's nice and easy. Okay. And this is how our fingers are gonna be cut while we're cutting the front in a diagonal motion. Again, make sure you're keeping up with that guideline piece. That's why I took a small section out first, so I can make sure I find it. So we have our comb and our scissors. Okay. See how I cut that? I cut that in a diagonal. That's how we're gonna hold our hands. We're gonna keep going down. Cutting it diagonal. And I'm just cleaning it up. Now you can do the same thing on the other piece. And this time we're gonna go up. Small section just so you can have more control, and then you come down and get another small section. Okay. And any loose stragglers you want to get, go ahead and comb both pieces together. And what you'll see is a split down the middle. And what you can do is just make sure you clean off any extra pieces, because it's still gonna be an even cut. When you pull it all together, it's gonna be even, but you're gonna see a little split up in the middle. Go ahead and cut it like we cut it like a triangle. So now we're still gonna work with just one side, and I'm gonna turn that way so you can see. I'm gonna comb forward a small section, and then I'm gonna go ahead and clip the rest of it back. Work on that section, and you can have the piece still in front of you. You can still have it in front of you. So now we're done with the front piece. Now we're gonna bring everything front forward as farthest as you can, using that longest piece from the last cut as your guideline. And you're going to hold it forward. Down. We're gonna grab the next section. The section does not have to be that big. Grab like this, not too much, because you know it's gonna be hard to cut, and you won't be able to see your guideline piece. So just no wider than your comb that you're using. So now we're gonna pull that forward. The section that we're sectioning out, we're bringing it to the front of the head. And we're gonna hold it all the way out. And then follow it from that last guideline. See, that's the longest piece. I'm gonna cut it diagonal from there. Comb it to the next piece right here. Now I'm gonna come around to the back and get the next section from the back. Remember, no wider than the comb. I can clip up the rest that I'm not working with. And then I can go ahead and pull it forward. Pulling it forward. Section from the back. If this was hard for you queens to see, I will be doing another one where so I'm gonna find my guide piece and then I'm gonna go ahead and cut. Investing in good scissors is key. And my fingers are still at that, facing that way as I bring it forward. And my guideline piece, it does get longer and longer. I'm gonna turn around and pull that all the way forward. You want to, you guys, I kept going past the second knuckle. You do not want to do that because it can make your cut uneven. Done with this section right here. And what you should get is a diagonal. And cut any extra little pieces off. You can start at the front as you check it. So I've already completed that one side, and I wanted to be able to show you guys, so it was at a position for me to show you guys. But this time I'm going to, since you watched me cut that last section, on this section what I would like to do is show my body, how my body is gonna be when I cut it, okay? And then you can kind of see the sections once I go through it this way as well. Okay, so I want it in front of me and I want to hold my hand at that diagonal. When I was going this way, the diagonal was like that. Now that I'm going this way, the diagonal turns. So I'm going to be directly in front of the head. At that diagonal piece, I'm going to hold some of the piece that I already cut as a guideline to show me where I need to cut. Section. No bigger than a comb. And look, you can see my guideline right here opposed to the next piece. So you see that? The guideline in the piece. So I'm gonna cut, I will definitely cut that piece to match up with that guideline piece. So now I'm gonna go ahead and do that. But but I'm gonna lift it all the way towards me, bring it towards me, and lift it a bit. Next section, same thing. I want to be able to see my guideline, and I can see it, and I'm going to direct the scissors towards that. On how this goes. Keep the hair standing still because I'm bringing it all forward. See that, how that diagonal is? You see that? I'm cutting the hair towards that. So I'm going to take another section, pull it on around. See my guideline piece and then this long straggler? I'm going to point my scissors up towards it and cut it. Right there. And this extra hair, I'm going to cut towards it. Any loose scragglers, I'm gonna get those. Cut any stragglers from right there. The shape that we're bringing, we were going down. We are done with the layers. Okay, so I took some time to get the wig, style the wig, and put it on. So the layers, look, you can see the layers. Now, the layers are not going to be through the back because we pull everything to the front, but it will have a nice V shape in the back. It will give you a nice shape. So you see, you got the layers in there, and that was just a really simple way to do it. I didn't really fully style it the way I wanted to as of yet, but I did want to go in and show you how the layers came in, and they really did, they came. And of course, when you put it on, you may have to do some more cutting to it, adjusting it, cutting little extra pieces that are here and there, which is absolutely fine. So there you have it. I hope this helped. I hope that you were able to follow along and get a little bit from it. A little bit or a lot, either way. The parting, we could do a little better on the parting, but in this video, I just wanted to show y'all the cut. When you're cutting layers in your hair like this, you have to curl. These streets, and I need my queens, my royalty babes, to support the queen. All right? Take care of yourself, queens.